Hey guys, welcome back to another live stream. On today's live stream, I'm gonna go ahead and test out the new new DC and Jack. So, there's obviously daytime, so there's obviously no need to open the curtains. However, I received this DC and Jack like 2 days ago. Right, I'm gonna just show the backside of the parcel. So, basically, the DC and Jack is. It's a very light parcel, very light. There it is. Okay. Yeah, the DC and Jack's quite small in this one, so it's right there on the top. However, the rest of the parcel is just nothing. Okay. Yeah. So I can literally feel it. It's right there. So yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and unpack this parcel. This is obviously for the DC and Jack. Got a lot of tape over it. I'm probably just gonna cut through the tape. Right, let's go ahead and get a knife, and I'm going to sit my phone somewhere. I'm gonna go get a knife and cut through the tape. So I'll be right back, everybody. So I couldn't find the small yellow one, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this one. So let's go ahead and open it. That's probably the maximum I'm probably going to open. This shit's really sharp, so you got to be careful. Right. Let's go ahead and set my phone down somewhere. Where am I gonna put my phone? I'm probably gonna put my phone. Yeah, you can probably tell by my voice. I just woke up. Alright, I'm probably gonna put my phone like on this box, because that's the only thing I can think of. Because my tripod with my phone holder, or for some reason my phone holder just broke, so I can't use that over there. Okay, I cannot use that thing over there. So I'm just gonna have to use this. Okay, my parcel. Here's my parcel. I know the lighting, but still, there's no need to open the curtains. There's nothing dark in here. Let's go ahead and open it a little bit more. Right, let me the cut through here. Well, this is gonna be a hard time cut through this. Cause if you're gonna cut like that, you may as well just. I want to be really careful with this. Okay, I'm cutting some tape off. Oh. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Oh. The top of the knife just touched my hand then. Whilst I was cutting through, but whatever, it's fine. Shouldn't do much harm. Hey. Oh, focus. I forgot. I didn't realise I was cutting part of the parcel off. Let me just cut the other side. This is usually how I do it. So I get the knife and I get the parcel, and then I just go all the way down. Then this happens. That, and I usually go here. Try and get the tape up, and once I get the tape up, I just sort of, with my knife, I just sort of go in, and I don't want to cut that, that's the thing. I can just cut through it like this. Yay, we got it open. So, let's see, DC in jack. Is this the correct DC in jack he sent? Parcel smells kind of strange. So here's our DC in jack. Just to test if it's the correct DC in jack, let me get my Dell charger. I'm gonna go ahead and close the knife. There we go. So we got our DC in jack lead. Let's see, does it fit? Oh yes. Oh yes, it does. Look at that. Goes in. Nice. Nice. Goes in, goes out. And we got 5 connectors. Nice. Perfect. So I'm just going to use this DC in jack on there just to see what happens. Because I'm not really sure what happened to this laptop in the past. I don't know what the previous user did to it, but as I showed you guys before, everything, all the wires inside, including the screen, the touchscreen harness cable. This is a touchscreen laptop. The touchscreen harness cable is literally just chopped off, and a new one has costed me almost 10 quid. So I'm not sure if I want to buy a new one or not. But if we can get this laptop to run, and if this thing could just work normally, like how it normally would, then I'll be really happy. Then if that is the case, then I can connect the screen. I can buy a new screen harness cable. The only downside is I don't have a heat gun. Well, I do have a heat gun, but that heat gun is faulty, and I haven't even fixed it yet. So I'll probably just use my hairdryer, and all I really gotta do is take off the screen. I'm not gonna do what some people do in videos. They literally tear down the whole laptop and take off the entire screen part. I've seen this video where there was not much tearing down needed, and basically the guy literally just took the laptop. It was the same exact laptop, and he took off the screen, but he also used a little, like, one of those plastic prying tools to get in between the screen and the adhesive, or the I don't know, the glue that holds the screen in. And yeah, I'm not sure how this is gonna go, but I did see in the video though, the LCD part, well, the liquid crystal part was sort of coming off because there was too much heat in one side, probably. I'm not sure, but yeah. I just woke up. Okay. And I was thinking, oh, I'm gonna go to the toilet, I may as well just go live. So yeah, there's my new DC jack. Let's go ahead and take the laptop apart. So I'm gonna just take it, just off camera, I'm just gonna take the laptop apart. Actually, no, I can do it on camera, actually. That's the plastic from the laptop. Right, nice little laptop. Let's go ahead and get my screwdriver. All I needed was a Phillips one. Because that's all we have here. And I know we have no battery, but that's completely fine because I can operate it off the DC jack. Now, let's go ahead and get the Phillips bit, because that's what we're going to be using for this one. And yeah, I'm going to plug the DC in jack straight into the connector on there. I hope that's the correct one. And yeah, so I looked at a couple of videos of this laptop and I was like, okay, just to make sure that the DC in jack is over there. So I don't want to get it all, I don't want to get things all mixed up now. See, if I had the DC in jack and I plug it into the wrong connector, even though it's got the same connectors, then the laptop is pretty much done, right? Okay, so that was off. Came off really easily. Now, the DC in jack we need to focus on is this one. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and probably open the curtains for this part. So give me a second, guys. So the cloudy blue sky day today. It's not so sunny. That's fine. See, I really just, it doesn't matter the condition of the laptop, but I just want to get this. I just want to get this laptop running because I really love the design of this laptop. Plus, not only that, it's got a blue motherboard, and you know what a blue laptop motherboard means, right? It means it's high end, and when it's high end, everything on the motherboard is going to run amazingly well. So yeah, especially if it's a touchscreen device. It really has the feel of a Surface Pro. I'm not even joking about that one. So you see how last time the connectors were just bent up? Let's go ahead and, this one should just plug in. Oh yes, that's perfect. That plugs in perfectly. I know it's all out of focus, but look. Focus. This one just plugs in perfectly. Look at this. You see how this got the connectors? See, let's count it. Ready? So we've got five holes on here, and we got 5 connectors. Yeah, this is the DC in jack, because look, the previous DC in jack is all messed up. And I can tell you right now, guys, I unboxed it. I still have the packaging on the laptop. I unboxed the laptop, or I unpacked the laptop, and it came like this. Okay, if you guys are thinking that I did this to the laptop, I did not do this to the laptop, because this is how the laptop arrived. I didn't pay much attention in the listing. Plus, there's no wireless card as well. So yeah. However, yeah, every cable, including I knew this was the keyboard connector because this is all chopped off, and yeah, not only that, but even the keyboard LED connector, that's also chopped off as well. Everything in sight here, every cable in sight was just chopped off for no reason. I'm not sure if somebody was mocking somebody, and maybe, I don't know. I honestly have no idea. However, I'm going to go ahead and plug in the DC in jack, a new DC in jack, because the old DC in jack isn't even connected. So let's go ahead and plug it in. I'm just going to plug it in off camera. Let's go in. Yes. Not sure if you heard that, but it went in, right? Okay, so let me show you guys. The DC in jack, look at that, it's connected. Now the next step, okay, I'm really nervous about this one because I'm not sure if the laptop's going to work or not. Not sure if I'm just wasting my time here, but let's connect power to the laptop. Let's see what happens. Hold on, let me just sit my phone on. Let me move the hard drive. I'm gonna move the hard drive there, and I'm gonna go ahead and sit my phone on this box here, and I'm probably gonna angle it like this. Oh no, you can't even see. Hold on. I'm probably gonna sit it like that. If it doesn't fall over. The phone just wants to fall over, man. See, that fell over by itself. There is no power coming in, so it's all right. We adjust focus. Okay, nice. What the hell is it doing? Okay, you know what? I might just have to do this. I might have to put it on the bed. But I don't know what I'm seeing then, because I'll probably just leave it like this. Hold on, let me just move it a little bit more. Hey. Yeah, it's moving a little bit. Hold on. Let me fix that. No, it's not gonna work. Hold on. That could work. Hey guys. Okay, hold on. That could work actually. I'm just balancing the phone against this screw in my bed. See how the phone's sliding? I'm not even holding it. And there we go. It's staying. It's like some sort of AI is controlling my phone. You know one of those gimbals, how they control the phone? Well, I mean, they don't purposely control the phone, but they control the gyro inside the internal gyro inside the gimbal. And yeah, I've seen some pretty good gimbals, and gimbals are only used for stuff that doesn't have optical video stabilization. Actually, no. You can use them with optical video stabilization devices, but I'm not sure about shift image stabilization devices. Because I have a couple cameras that have shift image stabilization. Actually, no. Most of my cameras have optical video stabilization, but one of my cameras have shift image stabilization. Oh no. And do you guys see that? The phone fell. Oh, I hate gravity so much. Okay. Yeah. I do not like gravity. Okay, so I just want to get this to work. Because if this doesn't work, then oh my god, the stream is going to be ended in. It's going to be such a short live stream. If it doesn't work, that's if. If it does work, nice. Hey, look at that. It's staying now. How long would it stay for? I really don't know. But I want to angle the phone to look that way. I mean, it sort of works. If I just move the laptop a little bit there. If I hit autofocus. Yeah, basically what I do, I need to press and hold for autofocus. That's why it takes so long. Anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and get this thing connected. Connect it in the DC in jack. There we go. And make sure it's in. Alright, now, usually when the DC in jack is plugged in, you will see stuff like, well, you won't see stuff like, grounding and electronic signals in real time. Well, I mean, you could with a multimeter, but you can't see it naturally. Was what I'm saying. But what I was meant to say is, you can usually feel the ground going through maybe like, because usually the metal casing is usually ground. Yeah, on most laptops that I use, like the palm rest, and just that bit with the keyboard and the palm rest on it, that entire bit, there's just ground going through, like, the whole way through it. I don't think this laptop features that, because as you can probably see, the casing is definitely plastic. Let's just take a look at what this laptop does, because I have no idea. Let's see if power flows through it or not. Ready? I'm just going to power it on without the RAM, without anything else. I just want to know what happens. 3, 2, 1. Okay, there's power going through it now, so let's see if it turns on. Power button. Oh! It actually spins! Oh, shit! I did not expect that. Oh, have we got life? Bro, what? Bro, what the fuck? Bro, what the fuck? Okay, hold on. Look, the jet fan literally spins up. Look at this shit. Look, ready? Look at this shit, guys. Look. Hold on, let's focus. Look, ready? That's perfect. Oh man, we have life. It does sound like a jet engine. Wow. Oh my god. Okay. Wow. You know what? Actually, I'm going to connect my USB keyboard to this. I'm just going to see if we have life or not, because I'm so curious now. Oh man. Okay, I know the laptop's upside down. It's got no hard drive, no RAM. No, that's why it's not posting. And obviously not posting mainly because there's no display harness. Or there is a display harness, but it's all broken. Oh man, I'm so happy that works. Okay, I'm going to turn it off. Oh fuck. Okay, I honestly thought for a second when I hit the power button, nothing was going to happen. Okay, so the jet fan spins up. I'm so happy the jet fan still works. I'm just a bit surprised of how they didn't chop off the jet fan cable, but every other cable they literally chopped off for no reason. I have no idea. That's a good sign so far. So now, okay, hold on. Now we have life, okay? But just to see if the laptop is actually working, if everything else works, let's go ahead and connect up. Well, I'm not going to connect up the RAM and stuff. Actually, no, I could, but I'm not sure how it's going to go, to be honest. At least this i7 is actually powering the actual motherboard and stuff. There is actually power. There's not, like... Because I've seen a video. Last time when I showed you guys that video, the guy, the DC in jack and stuff, he was showing us a dead version of this laptop. This laptop was dead in that video. I think it was also... I'm not sure if it was a touchscreen version or not, but that laptop was also dead. And what I had to do was replace a diode capacitor. That's usually what they do in the videos. So, let's go ahead, get my USB keyboard, just take it out from my desktop and plug it straight into my laptop. And let's see if we have any power. Or let's see if we have any response when I hit the shift on it. Because I'm genuinely really curious to see what happens. We may not have anything, but I just want to know if it supplies power to USB. Actually, what I could do this. I could get my power bank. That was dead. It's not completely dead, but I can just get my power bank, plug it into the USB port, and see if it's supplying power, because this is where I've seen the damage. And the damage is this. So there's no power flowing through it now, but I can see that's where the damage is. Right there. The damage is right there, yeah? Now, this laptop probably isn't posting or anything. That's probably why this guy got rid of it. But to be honest, when you add everything up, it could start posting. And if that is the case, nice. So I'm just going to... So that area where the damage is, I'm just going to plug in the USB, see if anything happens. See if we receive any charge, because I'm not really sure. Okay, let's go ahead and just have it like that. And I'm just going to show you guys. Does anything happen? I have no idea. Let's go ahead and apply power to it again. That was really good that it turned on. Oh, yes, we have power. Nice. That was really, really good. That was really, really good. Look at that. It is actually charging from this damaged area. It's actually working. The laptop jet fan is just going at it. Yeah, there's obviously gonna be expect there to be no post because there's no RAM. Oh my god, look at that. We even have, I almost forgot to check the LEDs on the back. But I already knew because the jet fan was spinning. Look at that. Look at that. We actually have life. What about on the, well, hold on, let me check the back of the laptop. Hold on a second. This is amazing news for me. I'm gonna go ahead and place the phone back here. I'm so happy this laptop actually spins to life. Let's take this out. Oh my god. I just plugged in a new DC in jack and it's working. Wow, look at that. Look at those lights, guys. We actually have this laptop spinning to life. Yeah, and I know I think that means there's no battery, but whatever. It should still work without the battery because, oh my god. Why is it going at it with the hard drive LED? There's no hard drive there. What the hell? There is no hard drive. Like, what? Wait, hold on. So now we've got those LEDs. Is it? Yeah, what the hell? The hard drive... Just looking at it now, the hard drive LED is just literally lighting up. Even though there is no hard drive. What is it trying to read from? I really don't know this time. Maybe it's the BIOS trying to tell it something? There is no BIOS battery, so... I don't know what that has to say for it. However, I'm going to go look for some RAM because I need to get some RAM. I'm just going to power it off. I'm really happy this works though. I knew my phone, I heard my phone full. I am so happy that works. You probably hear the jet fan. I think the laptop's just trying to restart itself and trying to read again. Oh, I'm so happy this thing works, man. I'm so happy it works. Yeah, I can hear some diode thingy going, like making a weird noise, but... What happened if I stopped the jet fan from spinning? I think that's probably impossible. I can't even get my hand inside of there. Wow, so we actually have power going into the laptop. And I'm running this directly off a new DC in jack and everything. See, I bought this laptop for my own personal use, but obviously because it has all the chopped off cables, it's hard to repair. So, you know, I'm not really sure if I'm actually going to get this to work. I wanted to post from its own display because its own display is in pristine condition. Looking at the keyboard, it's also in pristine condition. And, you know, it's barely got any sign of use on there. It was probably like a very, very lightly used laptop, a very barely used laptop. But looking at, you know, everything else though, I'm not. Obviously, I can get it to post through HDMI. And if it's not posting through HDMI, then I'm not really sure what to do. However, I am really happy this actually works. Have we got ground signal? I don't feel ground, but I know there is something flowing through it because the power supply is still on. Wow, I'm very happy that works. Yeah. Turn it back on, actually. Because when I go to turn it on, so the LED turns on for the power button. Then it restarts, and then now it goes into that sort of mode where it's blinking at LEDs. Turn it off again. You know what's funny? I actually had a dream where I was fixing this laptop, but then I realized it wasn't the touchscreen version. It's just the standard 1366 by 768 screen version, the standard screen version, not the touchscreen version. The one with the bezels around it, and the entire screen is matte because it's not touchscreen. I was fixing that version. I was like, the cable's not even connected. How the hell is it posting? How the hell is it showing a display on there? Made no sense, but it was the same laptop, so, But yeah. This obviously uses DDR3. Now, stuff like Windows, I would say go for DDR4, because DDR4, it seems a little bit faster. By stock speed, it does seem faster, but I'm really happy this is fixed. Because I was expecting to hit the power button and to have nothing come to life, and I'm so happy the jet fan spins up and everything else. I'm so happy it didn't chop off the other cables. But now all we need is just the BIOS battery. We don't really need a BIOS battery there, but it's not necessary. All we need to run the laptop properly though. All the other icing on the cake will come afterwards, like the battery. The battery is also the main part as well, because we need to have portability. But other than that though, we need a new BIOS battery. We need a Wi-Fi card, a cellular, and because I found this laptop because obviously this has a SIM card, and I knew straight away if it's got a SIM card, then it's definitely one of those laptops that have a cellular. It's got the cellular card as well. And on below the jet fan, there comes the mSATA hard drive. I love the idea of mSATA. Like, wow. Yeah, I'm really happy that it spins to life. Okay, like, we have life, but another thing is, this thing, I'm not sure if it's been opened before or not, but this thing literally, like, obviously it has barely any case screws. Just like looking at the condition of it. Now, I just want to know if all the other ports work on this, because I have no idea if all the other ports work or not. But I'm really happy this is an i7 laptop. I just want this thing to be fully working. Of course it is fully working, it's just the only issue being that of what happened to the laptop before. It's just not, turning on. And I'm really happy now that, with the new DC in jack, we got this thing to just spin up to life. So with a laptop, right? When you have the power supply on, but you haven't hit the power button yet, yeah? Or sort of with the battery as well. Usually what happens is ground flows through the entire laptop. It's like 0.2, 0.3 volts. It's really, really low. It's not the ground physically cannot shock you. And yeah, so we got ground flown through the entire laptop, right? Obviously, because it makes sense. And then now with the charger connected, I think there's a bit more ground flowing through the laptop. So yeah. However, when you hit the power button, because when you hit the power button, it interrupts the ground signal, then it shorts something, then the laptop turns on, or it shorts the contacts to turn on the laptop. Obviously, that's how power button works. That's just basically shorten the power button. Shorten the power button also turns it on and off as well. If you just get something in between the power button and short it, it's gonna do the same thing. However, stuff like yeah, I didn't realize I did not realize I was getting a Discord call. Basically, I was saying, I wasn't looking at my phone. I was just saying, basically what happens is, with the touch sensitivity button, or the touch sensitive button, it's to do with the human ground signal. Because we don't have ground, but us humans have, I would say, millivolts. We don't have volts, but we probably have millivolts, most likely. Some humans have more volts than others. And obviously, I went to the store one time with Jamie and my brother, and my brother got shocked. Jamie got shocked as well, because both of them like touched the railing. It was in the sofa store, and basically, it tased them in a way, and I touched it as well, and I was like, nothing happened to me. Is it because I don't have enough voltage in my body or something? I don't know. They probably had a lot of voltages. I didn't have much, so I mean, I work with electronics all day, so how do you expect voltage? Actually, I want to know. Hold on, I'm gonna plug the power bank back into the laptop. I'm so happy I got this laptop to spin to life. But now all we need is a good signal, so plug it back into USB. Hold on a second. Oh, I was getting another Discord call. Hold on, I'm just gonna join on my other phone, because I'm just gonna tell him I'm live at the moment. Yeah. This is a lot like an Xbox, like an Xbox 360, because usually, oh, fucking hell, man, stop Discord calling me. No, send, you prick. There. It's not making a sound. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say then for a second, it's not making a sound. There. It's funny how I got the notification there as well. Nice. So yeah, basically, as I was trying to say, oh no, hold on, power just left the laptop, because look, now if I turn it off again, turn it back on, see, it doesn't charge. It's not charging now, so I'm not really sure what's going on there. Oh no, don't put me off speaker. What the fuck? What the fuck? Hey.
It's George and Luke on the call, but I was trying to call the group, see if you were joining. But anyways,
it kept interrupting my live stream.
Well, you should have told me that.
Well, how could I tell you that when I was literally trying to live stream?
Anyways, yeah. Anyways, I was thinking to, I don't know, it depends on the weather. Just go out there and something.
I don't know, man. I'm busy with this live stream at the moment, but I'm just trying to live stream the laptop. But anyways, getting back to what I was doing. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the power supply again, because look, let me show you guys. Ready? So power left the laptop. Ready? Turn it back on, and let's just go ahead and just press the power button on the laptop. Oh, it's already stuck in that mode. Look at that. Didn't even spin up. Okay, so pressing the power button just makes the jet fan spin up. And it starts charging the power bank. The laptop jet fan is now spinning full speed, and now it's turned off again. Is that because because power left the USB port now. It's now stuck in that mode. However, yeah, the USB port works on that side. Let's see on... I don't know if I could test the back side, because the USB port probably wouldn't work there. Because I've already got a DC in jack there. Oh man, so what am I going to do with the old DC and jack? I really have no idea. But I'm really happy I got power to this laptop. Yeah, looks like I'm just going to have to, yeah, it just, power just leaves the USB port. So it does work. We got the LED there as well, saying there's nothing there. Oh. For the battery charging, maybe? I'm sure this laptop can work without the battery. What the hell? I'm sure this laptop can literally work without the battery. Is that why it's blinking? I'm sure it can work without the battery. I'm sure it can. So all I gotta do now is get the RAM, get a USB drive of some type, and then just basically well, I probably can't boot into the BIOS, but I probably can boot into a Windows setup, and that way I can install Windows on it. That's my last step now, just get a new hard drive for it, an M-SATA hard drive, and then get some very low power RAM for it, and then boom, we literally got a whole working laptop, but one that runs off a HDMI signal whilst I still use it. So I can probably use the touchpad and stuff, but I can't use the keyboard because that's obviously not going to work. So yeah, no need to test the keyboard because I know that there is USB power there. So, anyways, yeah, the jet fan spins up and stuff, and, yeah. However, I would like to take this laptop completely apart because, yeah, I mean, we have no Wi-Fi card, but then at the same time, I can just put a hard drive in there, put the RAM sticks in there. But, yeah, so I'm not sure how I'm gonna remove the old DC in jack, because that's, I'm not sure if it's screwed in or not. Can't just take it out. Obviously it's safe to touch the connectors on here because there's two DC in jacks now. We've got this DC in jack. Let me show you guys. We got two DC in jacks. We got the original DC in jack. We got the replacement DC in jack. And yeah, it's got the LEDs on it. I love how it's pure white. Like it's like a warmish white. Looks really nice. You know, it looks really nice. And when I look at the inside, oh man, look at those. I love how it's got like the hard drive stuff and everything. And yeah, so I'm not sure why the hard drive, that's not correct. It's not, the hard drive LED isn't supposed to be lit up. It's supposed to be the battery LED that's supposed to be lit up, and then the hard drive LED that's supposed to be blinking. Yeah, that's not correct. If it's the hard drive LED that's been lit up, that's not correct. It's supposed to be the battery LED. Because the hard drive isn't charging, the battery's charging. Okay, the hard drive doesn't need any charge. So yeah, now all I've got to do is just look for some RAM. And then obviously I heard it doesn't accept normal voltage RAM. It takes low power voltage RAM. So I'm just gonna look for some low power voltage RAM. If I can't find any in any of my laptops, then I'll just have to. Well, I can use like one stick of RAM. That should be fine. But yeah, just boot into Windows setup with this and see if we get it to post, because I want it to post. And if it doesn't post, well, oh well. I'm not really sure, but if it does post, amazing. So yeah, this is obviously a great little upgrade because mSATA, and we're obviously not in the days of M.2 or NVMe just yet. Okay, maybe we are on one of my other laptops, but that's a bigger laptop. That's a standard 15.6-inch laptop, whereas this is really portable and probably a speed of an iPhone. I would say 6S, because it's got an i7. The 6S has an Apple. Bro, who the fuck's calling the group, man?
It's Lucas.
Fucking hell, man.
Right, one second.
Anyways, I did not see my phone screen, and I'm probably going to have to see it more often now, because some bastard keeps fucking calling the fucking group, and it's really pissing me off now. What was I saying? Yes, so yeah, we're not in the days of M.2 just yet, or we are, because I have a 15.6-inch laptop with that. But this, I would say, probably the speed of an iPhone 6S, because it's got an Intel Core i7, or 5th Gen i7, and it's got it's got mSATA and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll say this is probably the speed of an iPhone 6S. And even that, an iPhone 6S running Windows 10 or Windows, the previous Windows, or even 7. Imagine running 7 on here. It wouldn't even match it well, because literally the keyboard isn't the Aero design. The laptop is nowhere near Aero design. But it will look nice on there. But at the same time, I don't really think there's really a need for running Aero on here. However, I think Windows 10 would be suited great for this laptop, because I've never actually seen the screen of the laptop turn on and post. I have in some videos, but I've never seen it in person. And I know it's an LCD IPS display. That's why I chose it, because it's IPS and it's LCD. And I wanted a laptop with a good looking display. Because would you guys rather go for a 6th Gen i5 or 5th Gen i7? I'd rather go for a 5th Gen i7. Because, yeah, the 6th Gen i5 is newer, but then a 5th Gen i7 is better because, yeah, it's a generation behind, but it can do a better job. It's faster. And I already knew this beforehand. And yeah, the Intel graphics thing, it's probably not the best, but the speed of the i7 is amazing. Okay, I've seen this thing boot Windows 10 in a YouTube video. Man, it's normal speed, I can already imagine spinning dots and stuff. And the video was played in, the guy rendered it in 2x. That's how he posted it on YouTube. But really, it's playing in when I play it in a slow motion sort of speed, then I can see the real speed of the laptop. Because I just matched the spinning dots in real time, the speed of the spinning dots, and that's how you know if it's what the hell. That's how you know if it's got the faster boot time or not. And obviously with a couple of BIOS settings, I'm sure you can probably adjust the BIOS stuff, and adjust the stuff in the BIOS to make it boot faster, because it's probably all the settings probably reset because there's no BIOS battery, and obviously that's to be expected. So yeah, I think low voltage RAM is a little bit better for this thing, because You can get ultra low voltage, which is probably what I'm probably going to start using on this, because I love using the lowest voltage RAM I could possibly find. Because not only is low voltage, but it's saving so much power from the battery. It's not sucking as much power from the battery, so that's good. However, if you get like a 1.5 volt stick of RAM, then obviously it's going to get more hotter. It may seem a little bit faster, but then it's going to get hotter and it's going to suck a bit more life out the battery. So you may as well just not have much voltages in the RAM. Now I want them to also come up, sort of redesign DDR3 and come up with an even lower voltage RAM, like 1.15 volts or even 1.10 volts or even just 1 volt, the same voltage as the CPU, which is also taking less power out the battery. So yeah, I still don't understand why laptops have 19.5 volts just coming straight into the motherboard, and then this thing stepping down the voltage inside the motherboard, because on a desktop and on a console, on a desktop and a console, you usually have 12 volts coming in straight into the motherboard from the power supply. So obviously when you have, because think of it, when you have the power going into the desktop or your gaming console, there's obviously voltages being converted, and it's all just ground just going through the entire thing. And as soon as you hit the power button, the power supply, it doesn't step down. It's stepping down even when there's no power, or even when you don't hit the power. Like when you have power, but then you don't hit the power button, it's still stepping down the voltage using ground, I think. And you basically, when you hit the power button, it basically spins to life, and that's how you get your desktop running. And same thing with your console. So yeah, the consoles basically they run like they are very much like small form factor desktop PCs. Just think of them like that, because that's basically what they are. And obviously the most small form factor you can get with these things, obviously adding a jet fan. So just making it like a laptop basically. Laptop but in a desktop form factor. That's basically what it is. However, I'd rather run a laptop in the laptop form factor and desktop in the desktop form factor, because it just seems better. So yeah. Yeah, I know you can get like micro PCs and stuff like that, like micro desktops and little mini PCs, but I'll only probably get one if it has the PCIe connector, because if it like the X16 slot, because if it doesn't, then there's probably no point. And I know they obviously, because they are low power boards, they have green motherboards instead of blue ones. I don't think I've ever found a blue motherboard one. That's probably the most I'm ever gonna get, like a blue motherboard one. Probably most likely with the jet fan upside down, because that's usually what they do. Cheap manufacturers, they have jet fans upside down all the time. Honestly, I don't really like that design. I like it with the jet fan downside up, because guess what? It can have more stable speed then, and it really does make a difference, because with more stable speed, the jet fan can really control its speed faster than just having to spin all the way up slowly, spin all the way down slowly. It can just do it in one go. It can like that, instead of like it's not exact. That's why I say downside up jet fan is so much better in newer hardware, and it still is. Okay, the PS5, I think the PS5 uses a downside up jet fan. I might be wrong about that one. I'm not completely sure. I think it uses a upside down jet fan. Honestly, I don't know, but just the fact how gaming consoles even nowadays still use blower fans, like, come on, it does a job though. A brushless DC motor, a brushless jet fan, it will do the job. Okay, this jet fan doesn't mention it's brushless, but it doesn't have to turn on as often, because I don't know if the processor gets as hot or not, and I'm sure that the thermal paste has gone cold, or not gone cold, it's just gone, there's probably no thermal paste, it's probably all dried up, I don't know. But the dumbass who tried to open this thing before couldn't get it opened. Okay, they took out all the screws, they chopped off all the fucking cables, no luck. And they were like, let's just go ahead and sell it on eBay. That's what they did. So yeah, here we are. I can't just boot into the BIOS because we have no RAM, nothing. Yep, and the laptop just turns back off because there is no RAM, there is nothing. Let's go ahead and look for some RAM. Let's go ahead and switch off the power supply. I'm so happy now that we got power going into the laptop, so that's one good thing about it. And now I can just move this aside. And let's unplug the laptop from VGA, or maybe we can have it plugged into VGA. And let's go ahead and see if we got it or not. Because this is obviously just a laptop with... It's obviously a laptop with laptop parts. I've seen the laptop with desktop parts before, and yeah, it's definitely way different than standard laptop. Because standard laptops, they have standard DDR3, standard DDR stuff, standard stuff, right? The one I saw was like it had a fan in the power supply as well. It's a bit odd seeing a fan and a power supply in the laptop. That's the sort of stuff you see on the desktop, not on the laptop. Just pops off. And is this low power? Should mention it's low power somewhere here. I know it's a 1 gig stick, but it should be low power. Take it out. Might mention somewhere on the RAM stick, because that's a RAM power as well. It's, low power. I love how the motherboard is also blue, not green. I mean, I can't tell if it's low power. But what have we got? Korea 07. Okay, let's just for the sake of it, let's just throw in this one because I'm not sure if it's going to work or not. Now, this is PC3L. Oh, no, it's not. I was going to say the PC3L would be... No, they're both PC3. That means that they're not low power. Yeah, PC3L. I need PC3L, not PC3. Because it just won't work. That's also PC3. Yeah, it's not gonna work. It's only just 3 gigs of RAM. Fine. What?
When do you think, do you think it's even possible that it could go out today?
Probably. What time? What time is it right now?
Well, 3.
Okay. You can probably go out. If I'm done with this thing, then we could go out. What are we gonna do out there, anyways? All right. Right. So let's go ahead and put this. I'm just searching for DDR3L, but I couldn't find it. So, I'm not sure if I even have DDR3L to begin with, because I don't even know myself if I have DDR3L. Because I need DDR3L. Doesn't matter how many gigs of it. Definitely not a couple megabytes. That's not going to work. Windows needs at least a couple gigs. Actually, no, a couple megabytes will work, only for posting and stuff. Right, let's go ahead and flip the laptop back over. So I just realized that we don't have what we needed. So let's look in my pavilion. Let's see if we have in my pavilion. Let's see if we have that. So let's take out the battery. Pavilion's really easy to operate on. Take out the battery and just put that. I was holding that down, just slide that out, and guess what, guys? Boom, we got the pavilion. Like that. Okay, so now... Oh! Nice. Okay, good. Oh my god, okay. Nice. We got PC3L. Okay. Have we got another stick of PC3L? Oh no, hold on. That's not PC3L. Oh, that's very nice though. PC3L, look at that. That's amazing. And guess what? I found PC3L. Nice. I'm so happy I found PC3L. I'm so happy with that. I didn't even realize that when I put the RAM in there. I didn't even knew it was PC3L. This is enough to, you know, post and stuff. So now I got some RAM out of my pavilion. Oh my god, the jet fan looks so different in the pavilion. Holy shit! It's just more. There's less fins on there. Obviously, yeah. I've just realized the green motherboard. Well, obviously, I can still run Windows off of it. Doesn't matter the color of the motherboard because it's low power anyways. So, but it works better with PC3L, I think. Okay, nice. We got the pavilion there. Let's go ahead and put the pavilion over there for now. Oh, my battery on my other phone is running low, and this phone, I think it's only 60%. That's enough battery for the live stream. Well, let's go ahead and put the phone on charge. I hate it when battery needs charging again because it's really much of a hassle. We got charge. Yes, we got charge. Okay, nice. So, what now? Well, let's go ahead and put the stick of RAM in DIMM slot A, because guess what, guys? That's always out of focus. Fucking hell. Even my videos are out of focus. I hate it. There. Okay, so yeah, we got DDR3L. Only takes DDR3 low voltage, and you know why? Because this is a low power laptop, even though it's got a blue motherboard. So yeah, a DDR3L. You got DIMM slot A and DIMM slot B. Now, obviously, if you have a brain, you're obviously going to use DIMM slot A because that works better. So yeah, DDR3L, you can see it's probably got a lot of step down stuff on it. I just want this thing to just post and shit. I'm so happy I got a DDR3L stick, and it even matches the color code on the motherboard as well. Right, that's plugged in. Well, that's in. Let's see what happens now to the laptop. Because now we have a stick of RAM in the laptop. Would it post? Would it do anything? I don't know. Turn it back on, and it does. Turns back on, but then turns back off. Because now we have a stick of RAM inside of it. The laptop is on now, but now there's nothing happening. Now it's not blinking the LEDs anymore. What is the issue here? Okay, I think the laptop might actually work this time. Oh no, it turned back off. Alright. There's not much air flowing through the heatsink. The jet fan sounds like it's making a lot of airflow. Right, let's go ahead and plug that into DIMM slot B, because DIMM slot A just seems to turn it back off. And I know the stick of RAM works because I tested it in Windows and it does work. Right, I'm just going to try DIMM slot B. I was going to say DIMM slot number B, but B is not a number. Turn it back on. So I just plugged it into D slot B. Now it's not spinning up. Look at that. Now we've got a battery charge symbol on there. Okay. Now it's saying something different. Look at this, guys. So I plugged it into DIMM slot B. And look what it's saying now. Because now you remember before how it was saying something completely different? Now it's saying something completely different, like that. Okay, now it's gone off again. The laptop is still on though, I can tell it's still on. But there is nothing on the display because the display harness is just gone. It's chopped off, obviously. The original connector's probably still there, but the on the back of the display. But when you look at the actual display from when you look at the bottom of the laptop, it's all chopped off. Everything is chopped off when we're accessible. If the guy was there, he probably even chopped off he probably tried to even, if he could, probably even try to chop off the bloody mouse and the other stuff. The laptop is literally on. I have no idea how I'm going to get this connected to HDMI. I guess what I could do, maybe I could stand it up sideways and then I can connect it up to HDMI and then put a Windows thing in there. And then that way, like a USB drive. Just so we know that it works. So let's go ahead and turn the TV on. And I'm going to boot into HDMI 3. Because that's the HDMI that's free anyways. So, may as well just do it. Give me a second. I'm just making sure, have we got the HDMI free or no? Because I honestly have no idea. I remember unplugging my PC's HDMI previously. Oh, HDMI 3, I think HDMI 3 is literally free. Yes, it is free. Okay, very good. But I'm not sure how I'm going to get it to plug in because it's such a short cable. How am I going to get this to work? That's my question. How am I going to get it all hooked up? I'm probably going to have to move the PS3 somewhere else. And I'm probably going to have to stand the laptop up here and then hook up the HDMI and so on and boot up the TV. The TV has got power going into it. Good so far. So, we are on a good start, everyone, because it's acting different when I plug the RAM stick into DIMM slot B. Right, so, and it doesn't matter the clock speed of the RAM because honestly, I can use any clock speed. I can even use 10600S RAM, and that's just gonna work. Now, usually what I used to do, I just looked at the clock speed and I was like, okay, so this RAM seems faster and it's also got more space on it. Let's go ahead and use this. So yeah, that's usually what I used to do. Yeah, I'm really happy I got a PC3L RAM because now it's actually working with it. Well, we don't know that until we actually test it because we need to boot into Windows and stuff because that's how we know the RAM actually works. HDMI 3 and nice. Okay, so let's go ahead and move the PS3 somewhere else just for now because I want this to work. Okay. Also means I'm gonna have to shift the power supply and everything else along with it as well. May as well plug the power supply into that power supply because honestly we got the same power going either way. So let's go ahead and take the PS3 away because literally we have a PS3 but we're not using it because it's collecting dust, and probably other people's PS3 is also collecting dust because I don't know, this one's definitely a bit dusty. Look at this one. Let me show you guys the condition of this PS3. Not sure how well you could see if I could focus it there. It's a little bit dusty. Doesn't look very dusty on camera, but trust me, it's really dusty in person. So let's go ahead and take the PS3. I think, yeah, it's still got the AC power cord in the back, so I'm just gonna unplug the AC power cord and okay, that's unplugged now. Let's pick the PS3 up. Thing is well full because there are things in the way. I'm just gonna put this PS3 here just for now. It's quite a thick console, even being a PS3 Slim. Right, just gonna sit it there for now. And oh my god, that outline of the PS3, look at this. The outline of the look how much of the outline it left. Focus again. Look how much of the outline it left there. Right, let's go ahead and just... I'm gonna go ahead and unplug power from it now. So I need to move the laptop somewhere else now, so it makes sense. I'm probably gonna unplug it from the DC in jack as well. There. Literally just because it's funny how I got 2 DC in jacks on the laptop now. Well, probably 3 because the docking station. Because think of it, the docking station also has the DC in jack as well. I could have just bought a docking station for it, but I don't know. I'd rather use a laptop normally without the docking station because it just, I don't know, seems more portable without that. So the first ever laptop I actually had that has a docking station. All of my other laptops had no docking station on it. This one actually has a docking station. Really nice. So anyways, let's go ahead and get this connected. Heavy little power supply. Come on. Nice, okay. Oh, I'm really getting boiling here, man. Like, I get boiling so fast, you know? I'm not sure if it happens to you guys, but it happens to me. Like, even if it's winter time, I don't get boiling in winter time, but we're still in summertime, so it's still summertime here in my room. Outside, it's not it doesn't feel like summertime, to be honest, because it just doesn't feel like it. And now we just got the laptop. We stand it up, okay, because it's not posting from its display. So we need to have it hooked up to HDMI. I'm really hoping now it can post through HDMI. Because if it can't, then, oh my god, okay. I'm going to have to stand it up this way, just so, because we know we got the display. Close the laptop a little bit. This is just my little technique. Getting it to post through HDMI, so we just get the HDMI cable. Okay, get the little HDMI cable. Where is it gone? There. And we just connect it into the laptop, the back of the laptop, and just plug it in just like so. And just like that. There we go. Close the lid. Make sure it's in. Okay, HDMI is firmly plugged in. So now what we do is open the lid just so we can stand up, just like that, and we get the DC in jack, get my connector, plug it in, just as easy as that. And just plug it into the DC in jack on the back of the laptop. Let's see if it does anything. When I go ahead and, okay, DC in jack, that's plugged in, HDMI is plugged in, and now, okay, I'm just gonna turn it on like, I'm just gonna turn it on like this, okay, because now I've got the laptop in, and you can see it looks really strange, but trust me, this is how I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and just, the power button is on the bottom, so let's go ahead and turn the power supply on. Power supply is on. We got an input. Okay, so it tries to turn on. Let's go ahead and open it up a little bit more so we can turn it on. There we go. Spinning up. Anything on the display? Probably not. However, one thing I would do, I'm just gonna go ahead and take power out the laptop again, because I'm gonna go ahead and boot from Windows, put a little Windows USB drive in there, see what it does, because that's the only way I can test it at the moment, because I do not have an M-SATA hard drive with me right now. The Game Shop, it does have one, but it's a 16 gig hard drive, and 16 gig is not enough for Windows 10. You need a lot more, you know, to do some more stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my USB drive with a copy of Windows on it. It's got a Windows thing on it, so it should boot Windows. hopefully posting through the HDMI port because I don't want it to. Oh, okay. Anyways, I don't want it to not boot. The DC in jack. I think that's the USB port. Not upside down, obviously downside up, and it goes in. Just like that. So now we got that done. Let's turn on the laptop again. And I know it's HDMI 3 because it's on the bottom. We got power into it again. Let's go ahead and open it and turn it on. Come on, please. Can't just turn on and off again. Oh, you prick. Turning on and off again. See now what that does. It should detect it and it should stop booting into Windows. Fuck's sake, so it turns back off. Okay. This is going to be a hard one because there's no hard drive. Usually, when I see it like that, it should just turn back on. But this is a touchscreen version. Oh, it is turning back on. It is attempting to turn back on. Okay, never mind. It should still post. Oh, look at that! Look at that! It posts! Oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Oh my god. It actually fucking posts. What the fuck? I did not expect that. What the fuck? Okay. It actually posts. I'm so happy about that. I'm really happy right now, okay? So now we got a stick of RAM in there. Now we got everything. Oh my god. I am so fucking happy it posts. Holy crap. We got a USB drive in there. I'm just going to go ahead and... I can't hit any keys on the keyboard because the keyboard is not... If I try and hit F1, it's not going to work. So I'm going to go ahead and just try and hit it from the external keyboard. I think it's got another USB port on the side, hasn't it? On the back. Oh, man. I'm so happy about that. I'm so happy. It actually posts. It actually posts, guys. And yeah, I will probably get an original replacement keyboard sometime soon when I have a bit more money, because I don't have much money right now, and I need to make a bit of an income because I'm probably going to start selling stuff. Oh, I'm so happy! Look at that! It's actually posting from the unit itself. You can even see. Look, it's reading the drive. Look, see, it's reading the USB drive as well. It's amazing. Okay, so now let's go ahead and go to my desktop. Oh my god, I honestly thought, like, holy crap, this thing probably would not post and it wouldn't even turn on. It posts as well. I literally thought it had a posting issue or something. Like, I was like, okay, so it turns on but it can't post. No, it posts. Look at that. That's fucking amazing. Okay, let's go ahead and... just gonna do it off camera. Holy shit. Okay, I am so happy right now because I got the laptop to work. What was the issue with it from the beginning? Because the BIOS is telling that. Oh, fuck. Okay. Anyways. Let's go ahead and plug in another USB. And yeah, I'm really happy this laptop's got like USB 3.1 Gen 2. Oh, fucking hell, man. I'm so happy right now. Let's get our keyboard. I just plugged in the USB on the back. Holy crap. Let's get our keyboard. Let's get our keyboard. Let's turn the keyboard on. Have we got a response? Nice! Look at that! It's out of focus, I know. Because I'm not looking at my phone too much, but look at that! We have a response. So let's go ahead and hit F1 like it said. See how it says? I know. Like, oh my god, the daylight's making it really worse. I'm just gonna hold the keyboard like this, and I'm gonna hit F1. Ready? Let's focus on the TV. I can actually hear the jet fan. Look. Oh, look, the i7's warming up. Oh my god. Okay. Wow, look at that. Right, let's go ahead and hit F1. Continue, press F1. Oh. What does it do now? Please. Oh, the jet fan's turning back on. Come on. It's posting again. Oh my god. Honest to god, bro. I literally thought I lost it then. I might come back mouse. Because look at that. It's actually posting to the HDMI as well. What sort of BIOS stuff have you got in the HDMI? I'm not in the laptop. I don't think that... Oh, it's not... Oh, 1080i. Look at that. Oh, now we're in the BIOS. Look at that. Okay. Now, some laptops do not post the BIOS through HDMI, but look at this one. Holy fuck, man. Holy fuck. This is supposed to do the thing as well. This is fucking crazy. I'm probably gonna run it. I'm probably gonna run it like this. Oh, this is fucking amazing. Okay, because we have a DDR3 low power RAM as well. Because I literally got that straight out of my Pavilion. Holy shit, it actually works. Let's see the... Oh my god, the mouse, look. Wait, hold on. What about the trackpad? Does the trackpad work? Does the trackpad work? Oh, no. The trackpad, does mouse click work? Hold on. I'm going to move the mouse. I'm going to move the mouse to here. Just to there. No, move there. Move right there, okay. What about the... Oh, shit. No, I don't think the trackpad works either. The trackpads are known for dying on these things. System info. Oh my god. Keep it on battery info. Does it click? No. Oh, the clicks don't work. Oh no, look at this. Look. I have my mouse in the air right now. I'm hovering over battery info. I'm trying to hit the button on here, but nothing is working. Oh no, that's really bad. Look at that though. Not installed, and I love how HD the BIOS is. 1080i, that's pretty HD for a BIOS screen. Because usually my graphics card would post at 720i, something like that. 1080i is pretty good for a BIOS screen. Okay, this laptop is quite high end then. Because usually with a low end laptop, it would post at a lower resolution because it's lower end. And it makes sense because, you know, most of my laptops are low end. This is more like a mid-high end laptop. Because this is actually posting to the BIOS. This is an i7 as well. Oh, okay. We got a 5th gen i7. Direct power going straight from the DC in jack. And now we even got the BIOS. Let's see what we can do in the BIOS. Because I know I'm quite familiar with Dell and the BIOS. I'm just operating off with my leg here. Diskette drive. I'm not going to have a diskette drive. Internal hard drive, yes. USB storage, yes. No DVD drive because we do not have a DVD drive. Onboard NIC. I think that means like Nixbit or something like that. Maybe that's something else. I'm not really sure. Boot option, legacy UEFI, and add boot option view. Toshiba, yeah, that's usually what we have, yeah. Then we just hit apply, and then, wow, this is my first time using the advanced BIOS in the Dell laptop, because usually I would use, the standard 2010 notebook BIOS, which it would have the American Megatrend thingy. Enable legacy ROM option ROMs. I think this means, so when in UEFI boot mode to load. I don't know. I'll keep this one on for now. This option not allowed. Okay, yeah, I'll probably keep this on for now just because date and time. It probably doesn't know the date and time. Yeah. Oh, 18. What? Okay. Yeah, 18. Is that 2018 then? Yeah, the TV looks really dim on the phone, but in real life it's more brighter than it looks on the phone. It looks better in real life than on the phone. On the phone camera, it just looks really dim and dark. Okay, I'm really sweating right now, guys. System config. So we got video, integrated NIC. We obviously do not need this because guess what, guys? I'm just going to disable that. And I know that the BIOS will not keep those because there is no BIOS battery, but I just want to know what settings do we have in the BIOS. Parallel port. So, oh, wow. Parallel port. Does that mean the docking station? PS2. We got the PS2 connector. What? Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, that probably means that's for the docking station, I'm going to guess. I'm just going to leave it at the same because I do not have a docking station right now. So it kind of does make sense for me to disable that. COM1, what is this? Port is enabled, configured at. I'm not really sure what that is. Port is disabled. Operating system may allocate resources. Okay. I'm not really sure what all these comms mean. Oh man. Okay, okay. I know the touchscreen isn't gonna work, but just to make sure it works, can we move it? Can we move around? Do we have touch? Nope, no touch on a touchscreen either. Okay, that's not good. We have nothing on a touchscreen, nothing. And it's not even posting because all the fucking cables are chopped. At least the power button isn't chopped, so that's fucking great. Oh, okay. I'm so happy right now. SATA operation. Because, if it's posting, guess what? If it's posting, I can literally get a hard drive right now. I can buy a hard drive right now, straight from eBay, right? Or maybe even the game shop. Wait for the delivery, obviously. Or I can walk to the game shop today and get one. I'm not sure if they still have it or not. 16 gig hard drive, but whatever. At least we can boot Windows though. SATA controls are hidden. SATA is, I'm not really sure. SATA is configured to support RAID mode Intel. No, I don't. Oh, no, I don't need that, to be honest. AHCI then. There. SATA is being changed. Yes, please. Yes. Okay. Nice. So, yeah, I'm really happy now. We can do stuff in the BIOS as well. Okay, this is not a desktop, but it has the BIOS of a desktop. So, we've only got one SATA drive on here. Just one. Actually, no, I'll probably have SATA 0 and SATA 1. Just because. So then we can trick Windows when it boots Smart Report. No, we don't need that because, well, we just don't. USB config. External USB port, USB 3 controller. I'll leave the USB one. USB power share. USB power share, I don't need that. Audio, enable audio. I probably wouldn't have audio, but actually no, I could. Actually no, I could. Yeah, I could. Yeah. Because you never know. Enable unobtrusive mode. I don't really know what this is. Miscellaneous. Enable mic. Enable media card. Disable media. Disable media card. I'm not really sure. That might be on about smart card. Enable camera off and enable mic off as well because the display harness is completely gone on this one. So of course we won't have any input from the display. Not even touch input would work. Where's my mouse? Okay. So, wow, I love how HD it looks even in the BIOS. Video, what do we got for video? Video, come on, let me click it. LCD brightness. Brightness on battery, I'm just going to have all the way down, actually, yeah, all the way down. This is all the way up, and we do not need 100% because, well, I keep losing my mouse. Where's my mouse gone? I keep losing it. 0%. Brightness on AC, and not 100%. I don't not need 100%. Keep it at 50 for now, just in case. Just because why not? Okay, so security. Admin, strong. Oh, I am really getting like boiling right. Strong password, bypass, TPM security. No, we don't need that. Computerus. I just don't need Computerus right now. CPU, XD supports, so I'm not really sure. Enables or disable the execute disable mode for the processor of the processor operating system. Yeah, I probably don't need that, to be honest. So yeah, good thing that we're getting rid of all this. OROM keyboard access. I'm not really sure, to be honest. Right, secure boot. Now we're getting to the stuff here. So secure boot. So secure boot. Secure boot is not enabled. Performance. Please let me see the performance. Multi-core support. So nice. 2 cores. I need the most amount of cores. Intel speed. I mean, I don't need speed step, to be honest. C states control. C states. Turbo boost. Off. Hyper thread. Off as well, just so we can save some stuff. Okay, very nice. Power management. Power management, come on. AC behavior. Well, I don't need that. Because you know what? I'm running off of power supply right now. Auto on time. Yeah, wireless radio control. Wake on. Ethernet or Wi-Fi card. Blocks sleep. What the hell's blocks sleep? Peak shift. Dock support on battery. Wow. Advanced battery charge configuration. Primary. Intel Smart Connect. I don't really need that, to be honest. Post behavior. Let's see. How does it post? Adapter warnings. Not really. I mean, actually, no, I might have it on just in case. Keyboard embedded. Mouse and touchpad. Nope. I don't need that. FN key emulation. No, I don't need that either. Okay. Fast boot. Let's leave it at 5 seconds just in case it takes too long. Oh no, we have some more settings. Look at this, wireless as well. So we got settings for the Wi-Fi card. Wow, this is a GPS system as well. Look at that, it's got GPS. We honestly do not need wireless stuff at the moment. So I can just tell Windows, oh no. Obviously, we're probably not going to install Windows just yet because we have no hard drive. But guess what? The bars can still post because I know that because I know it can work without a hard drive. It doesn't need a hard drive. Well, obviously, to use Windows, you need a hard drive. Okay. Maintenance. Service tag. Asset tag. BIOS downgrade. Wow, let's see the system logs. Let's see. What happened? BIOS events. Let's see. So, we got warning battery is low. So this is all the stuff, you know, the BIOS log. So BIOS, you know, battery is low. Yeah, this is like 2017, 2018. Became warmer than expected. What? Look at that. Somebody's spamming the Discord group. Hold on. Who's spamming Discord right now? Oh, wow. Okay, hold on. Give me a second. I'm still... Huh? What the fuck? What the fuck? What is wrong with Discord? Jamie?
Yeah.
Something is literally wrong with Discord right now.
Is this funny? I can see the delay.
Something is literally wrong with Discord. I didn't even hit the power button. The call just ended. What the hell?
Yeah.
Anyways. Wait, how...
I thought the phone you were calling, I thought it died.
It didn't die. Discord's being so stupid. What the fuck? You know? Like, I swear to God, like when I get a hard drive for this laptop, I'm gonna install Discord. I'm probably just gonna delete Discord on all my phones. I'm just gonna install it on there because I'm so fucking tired and fed up with Discord playing up so much. You know? Anyways, back to the BIOS log. So, and yeah, by the way, the reason why I called you again was literally because I saw on my phone somebody was spamming messaging on Discord. And then, huh? And then what's it called? And then I woke up my phone and it says I wasn't even on the call. I was like, oh, so that's why my phone's been quiet for so long, because Discord's being so fucking stupid. But anyways, back to the BIOS logs. So, yeah, we got mostly messages of the AC adapter. So this is at 9 in the morning, probably 9 in the night time, probably 9 in the morning. Then we got one. Now the first 2018, I think that's all because that's all me, because it's got the same timing as well. So yeah, the 2018 thing is me. But however, the previous stuff is the previous user's stuff. So 2016. So we got a little bit of stuff. We got alert unknown AC power adapter may affect performance. We got that twice. That was then, and now we got all this. So I'm obviously using a genuine Dell laptop charger because that's all I really had. I'm really happy that works with this laptop because, you know, jet fan is just going at it. There isn't really much air I can feel coming out the heatsink, so that's a bit concerning. However, and yeah, this thing has also got the thing next to the CPU. Clear log. Wait, what? Hold on. System board internal. Oh, thermal trip. What the hell? Thermal trip. Look at that. Power events. What's wrong with that? So let's see. Oh, what? 2008. This laptop is not from 2008. I can tell you that right now. This is not a 32-bit machine. This is 64-bit. Because if it's gotten like... There was no such thing as an i7 back then. They had like Core 2 Duos and shit back then. You know, the AMD Turion CPUs. X2 CPUs. 2008. I don't think that's correct. Force off. Power on not applicable. Force off. Yeah, this keeps going through that. First thought was 2008, and then now this thing is 2018. That's all the power settings we have. Very nice. Right, let's go ahead and exit out. Actually, no, before we exit out, let's go ahead and boot into the drive. Let's exit, actually. It'll restart itself. Come on, restart. Should post. There we go. Posting. Can we post through the drive? I want to go to the boot menu so I can select the drive. Okay, staying on that. Because I set it to 5 seconds, that's why. So it is remembering it. Jet fans going back at it again. Yes! Look at that. Oh my god, we got the spinning dot as well. Nice. Okay, this is working amazingly. Okay. And I know I have no hard drive in this laptop right now. Oh my god, it actually works. That's the best part. It actually works. So, what can I do right now? I can easily go out and buy a hard drive for it. Probably not from the game shop, because the hard drive they sell is 16 gigs, and that's not enough for me. At least for Windows anyways. But once I install Windows on here, oh my god, I'm just going to use it, and it's going to be amazing. We got a 5th Gen i7, guys. Look at this. We got a laptop running on a 5th Gen i7. Running off slot B. Isn't that crazy? So yeah, I mean, wow. Whatever component that was literally like smashed or whatever. This thing is still posting through HDMI. Look at that. I can just use this thing off HDMI. So yeah, we literally got Windows running off of it, and that's amazing. That is amazing. We got Windows running off of this thing. So let's see. Okay, so I know it's US, but that's fine. Okay, nice. Repair your computer. Oh wow, we even got the boot menu thingy. The advanced. It's very low quality. Wow, I can see. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be seeing that, but I can see like wherever I click. Look. If I go here, see? Oh, now it's not showing anymore. Yeah, you can sort of see like my arrow. Look at this, ready guys? I go over this. You can sort of see for a split second. Oh, narrowing command prompt. Nice. Right. Let's zoom out. The jet fan turned off, but the i7 is still running. I'm very happy this thing is running and stuff. And this is a bloody i7 as well. 5th Gen i7. Just imagine the speed and the performance on this thing. I mean, my desktop has a 3rd Gen i7. This has got a 5th Gen i7. What an upgrade. And I really love it. It's a very nice little upgrade. Especially for me. Yeah, I'm not sure why the trackpad's dead on this one as well. I think that's why the guy tried to take it apart, because look, the trackpad is completely dead. I don't even think the buttons work either. That's fine though, I can easily just get a bloody mouse for it. But yeah, if the laptop is usable, why did he chop off all the wires, and why did he sell it on eBay? That makes no sense. I love how quiet this thing is though, it's so quiet. I mean, yeah, we have the jet fan, but still. Wow. I mean, the jet fan isn't even... Is the jet fan still spinning? So, I think those guys will try to take it apart because they wanted to replace the thermal paste. It's probably got a little overheating message. Let's see. The jet fan is not spinning. I can literally see it still. The i7 is quite warm, though. The i7... What does the actual temperature feel like? I mean, yeah. It's very warm. Feeling the copper pipe, the heat pipe. Yeah, it does feel very, very, very warm. But hey, we got a little bit of input from the DC in jack, and I'm really happy about that. Oh my god, passively cooling in this room is really hard. I'm starting to sweat like crazy. I can start feeling the sweat on the back of my neck and stuff. Wow, I'm really happy we actually got it to post and stuff. So, you know, the laptop does work. And I know this because I've watched a lot of YouTube videos. And, you know, people in the YouTube videos said, yeah, the laptop can work without the screen and stuff, you know. And I knew myself, all you need is just one RAM stick, Nothing else. And a CPU. And a jet fan. Maybe even the internal keyboard as well. So, yeah, I'm really happy with this one, because this one is actually posting. And yeah, I have to use the laptop through the display, but that's completely fine, because the internal display chopped off, literally. Everything else is chopped off. Hey, guess what though? Yeah, the jet fan's kicking in again. I remember the guy in the video just bend back the heatsink, because I can easily access it now. Now it's all open. And this is not how you're supposed to use a laptop, guys, because like the jet fan, I love how it's downside up. I love the downside up jet fan. I love that. You know, like, yeah, it's great. Otherwise I would have went for another upside down jet fan laptop, which is not really the best. But think of it, right? Laptops with an upside down jet fan, they don't tend to get, well, they do tend to get hotter, but one thing is, yeah, the processor is better, right? But here's the thing. Because the jet fan is upside down, you know, the jet fan, now the jet fan controller, depending on the controller and the model, right, and the make as well, it would, now usually with the upside down jet fan, it will not spin as fast as it needs to sometimes. Well, it can, but then it wouldn't mess up or anything. But what I'm saying is, an upside down jet fan, because it's upside down, because the laptop is obviously downside up when you're using it, the jet fan's upside down. The hard drive, it doesn't matter if it's upside down or not, because this is a newer laptop. This hasn't got a mechanical hard drive. This hasn't even got, you know, like the standard SATA. This has got mSATA. I'm pretty sure you can use normal SATA with mSATA as well. All you gotta do is get a little adapter, plug in the hard drive, and boom, you got a little hard drive. Nice. We got the BIOS and we got, you know, Windows running on here. I'm really happy with this one. People walking there. Anyways, so yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So, with an upside down jet fan, now I don't know how to say this, because when the CPU gets hot, obviously it needs to kick in you need to spin up, right? So, a downside up jet fan, I've seen this a lot. Well, I've seen this a lot with the PS4 Pro, especially with the one that I have, or, you know, the one that's shared between me and my brother. When the system gets hot, when it used to get really hot, because, my god, there's a whole wall of dust inside the heatsink, blocking the heatsink, you know. It wasn't the full heatsink. There was still some air coming out the back, but it wasn't the full thing. And I knew that this thing needed a new thermal paste anyways. After that new thermal paste, the entire PS4 Pro quiet ever since. So yeah, as I was saying though, that PS4 Pro, before me and my brother took it apart, or mostly me, he barely took it apart. He left it all to me to take apart. I heard the jet fan, you know, when he would play a really APU intensive game, and I knew that APU was getting very, very hot, and I knew that I could also hear coil whine because there's just more heat and there's not enough airflow. Basically, the jet fan would stay calm for 1 second, and then when something super APU intensive kicks in, the jet fan literally, because it's downside up, it has that potential already. It has so first it's spinning like really, really slowly, right? Really, really slowly. Then it stops spinning. Okay? And then a couple seconds later, literally. And it does it all within a second. It just goes literally. And it's like, I can tell you, an upside down jet fan is not the same. Okay, there is a big difference, and that goes for the same in a laptop as well, because I know the laptop obviously it turns the jet fan off in the 64, but look at that, the jet fan is literally turned off even in the Windows installation. Right, so yeah, this i7 is honestly crazy, and most people have mostly had the i5 version, the 5th gen i5 version of the laptop, but I'd rather go for the i7 version because I've already got a 6th gen i5 somewhere else, so I thought, why not get a 5th gen i7? There you go, guys. That's the most powerful laptop I ever have. but not one with a graphics card, because this one's got some Intel HD 55,000 graphics in it. So obviously expect that, you know. However, this laptop was made for work and stuff, and I could probably use it for, I don't know, future stuff, because it should come in handy. Yeah. So you know, jet fans spinning up again. It barely even has to kick in when you're actually in the operating system, because the processor, you can make it really power efficient. That's what I'm trying to do. That's what I'm trying to make it do here. But obviously this Windows installation, obviously not. So yeah, I'm really happy with this one because we got the laptop up and running. All with just a stick of RAM and a new DC-in jack, we got it up and running. Now all we need is just a new hard drive, and boom, we have a whole Windows operating system. And I mean, yeah, whilst I'm waiting for my new display harness cable, I can also do that. So yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and probably order a new display harness cable and a new hard drive, and I should be good to go. And then obviously after that, probably a couple something later, I can probably also get a BOS battery. Let's see, the keyboard input obviously would work. This is obviously an i7, so it should handle it really well. Okay, that's okay. So, obviously, as expected, keyboard input does work. I'm just messing around in the Windows installation. Yeah, so you know, it does work. It does work, guys. So I'm obviously not going to install Windows just yet. I'm going to exit out of CMD, and I'm just going to say, I can't go back, can I not? Troubleshoot again, and I'm going to say advanced options, and I'm also going to say CMD, and here we are, we're in CMD again. So now let's mess around. So now let's mess around. So now let's mess around. Imagine if that's actually a command in command prompt. So yeah, this one turned out to be a good success. Because I don't know who the fuck tried to take this thing apart because the trackpad stopped working. The trackpad is obviously connected to the motherboard, and I can see that clearly. But obviously, you know, expect the trackpad to stop working. Obviously, that's one downside to this entire model. But hey, besides that though, if you get a new trackpad, I think you should be fine. You know, like, I don't know how long they last, to be honest, because this is a used laptop that I bought off of eBay. A 12.5-inch laptop is better than that. Is way better than that Pavilion laptop that I have. And plus, this laptop has an i7, a 5th gen i7. So I can load things amazingly quick on here. Yeah, things just load seamlessly on here, especially with low power RAM. So let's just go ahead and turn off my PC. Let's just see that again. Well, just one more time, guys. Ready? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. I know there's no Wi-Fi card. I disabled the Wi-Fi card anyways because whatever. Right, let's go ahead and turn it on again. Oh, hold on. Turn the laptop on again. Okay. Another laptop is turning itself on. Somebody's texting on Discord. My phone not on speaker. Oh no, he's just on deafened. Okay. Oh yeah. What the hell? Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, I've seen the post for that one. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Anyways, so there we are. I wasn't even looking at my laptop, and I didn't even know it. It didn't even post. Let's just restart Windows. I keep stepping on screws. The screws for the casing. let's just do it again. Ready? Right, ready? Click exit. Yes, I would like to exit. Laptop's gonna turn off. So you don't really... Oh, never mind. It just restarted itself. Ready? So it's posting again in a low resolution. Look at this now. Ready? Spinning dots. Oh, it glitched a little bit. Come on, spinning dots. Spinning dots, come on. Come on, spinning dots. Where are you gone? Come on. It's stuck on a post screen. Oh yes, spinning dots, look. Spinning dots. Yay! We got it to work. Very nice. I guess I could play around here in the, in the Windows thing. Because honestly, I don't really have a hard drive just yet, but I'm probably going to buy a new hard drive for this because I'm not going to install it just yet. Just going to mess around and repair your computer. Troubleshoot and advanced, and then the command prompt. So here we are. Administrator X semicolon. Is that backslash? No, that is that's backslash Windows backslash system32 backslash cmd.exe. So yeah, here we are. The laptop works. Let's go ahead and end the stream. Go on eBay and buy new MC. Probably gonna buy a 128 gig hard drive. You can get 256 gig hard drive, but I'm probably just gonna go for 128 gigs because honestly, being real here, I also have 128 gigs in my desktop as well, and that seems alright. I could go for something more, but I don't know. I could go maybe sometime later. If I'm satisfied with it, I can go with a 256 gig hard drive. Possibly. Maybe for my future stuff, I'm not really sure. But yeah, I just bought this laptop just to see how it will run, and it runs. With just a new DC-in jack, it runs. And you know what's really stupid? The previous user that took this thing apart, right? He didn't have enough brain cells because he chopped everything off, right? And because of him chopping everything off, he never soldered them back on. He never soldered the connectors back on. He just chopped them off and left it like that. And I'm not even sure if he took out the speakers or not, because I really hope he didn't take out the speakers, because I want this thing to have internal speakers. We do have a headphone jack on the other side of the laptop, but that's obviously not accessible, because I have the laptop standing up. But I could, however, bring the laptop over here a little bit and plug in the headphones. So yeah. But yeah. How far behind are you on the stream?
Listen.
What?
How far behind are you on the stream? There's no delay.
Wow, man. But yeah, so Jamie, what do you think of the laptop actually posting and it's working now? That is now my last step, or my last two steps, is now buy a new hard drive, maybe with a screen harness. I probably need to buy a screen harness afterwards. I'm not really sure.
And then go out.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm just so happy this is posting, man, because I don't know what the previous user. What do you think the previous user did?
Like you said, your previous owner's a dumbass to cut everything off.
And he didn't even have enough brain cells to solder everything back on. He just left them chopped off. Like, why? He could have at least left the bloody DC-in jack intact, but no, he had to chop that off as well. What a fucking dumbass. Honest to God, man. I messaged the seller, but I don't think the seller has said anything yet. I'll look back like after the stream as well. And yeah, so amazing. I bought this laptop from eBay. Almost dirt cheap. All I got for it was a replacement DC-in jack.
And I'll be back.
That too. And now I'm going to get a hard drive for it. But I also need a hard drive screw with it as well, because I don't have a hard drive screw with it. So I could just take some other screw from something else, or I can temporarily hot glue the hard drive inside. I'm not sure what the hell I'm going to do with it, but either way, it's going to be a hard drive inside the laptop. And yeah, it's even got the water damage sticker on there, and this laptop had no water damage, so that's amazing, because it's still posted and everything. So yeah, that's going to be that, and I'm going to end it off on CMD, so give me a second. You guys can read what it says on CMD, and then I'll end the stream. No, fuck's sakes. Can't type one-handed so much faster than I can type with two hands. Ready?
I'm back. Jesus.
Make sure I got it all right. Okay, read this, guys. Ready? 3, 2, 1.